What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today, this is gonna be interesting to see how this all plays out. Potential spoiler for Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame. So if you don't want to know anything else, then you don't need to watch this video. To me, this is what happens when you are trying so hard to sell a character and you don't have the confidence in that character for the film that they're supposed to be in. If you remember, before Iron Man or before Captain America or before Thor, before Ant-Man, before any of these movies, I don't remember this onslaught of media trying to oversell these characters and talk about how powerful they are and how amazing they are and how, oh gosh, they're just so wonderful. Like, that never happened with Tony Stark. That never happened with Steve Rogers. That never happened with Thor, with Chris Hemsworth's Thor. That never happened with Ant-Man and Paul Rudd. That never happened with these characters. They had confidence in the film and they had confidence in the actors. We are seeing so much hyperbole and so much overselling from Marvel, from the media, and now we've got a situation where Samuel L. Jackson is so preoccupied with overselling this character and overhyping this character that he has potentially let a massive spoiler out. And if this is in fact true, this is pretty much confirming everything that we've been wondering and concerned with Brie Larson, with Captain Marvel, in reference to Thanos. So again, here we go. Now, full disclosure, hell, the Russos may have been in on this. Maybe this is what they wanted him to say. I don't think so, but maybe. Anyway, Captain Marvel, Samuel L. Jackson reveals potential Avengers Endgame spoiler. All right, in the interview, Jackson confirmed that Captain Marvel can time travel. When asked why he thinks Captain Marvel is the right character to headline her own movie in the MCU, Jackson responded with the strength and capabilities Brie Larson's character holds. She's pretty much the strongest character in terms of someone with powers are able to do things in the Marvel universe, Jackson said. So for Carol Danvers to be the person and Brie Larson to become that person, it's going to be a dynamite thing. I mean, the Avengers are up against some really, really tough odds right now. We saw throughout Infinity War. So now we know that we need something that's as powerful as Thanos. Oh my God. And at some point we'll find out how powerful she is and all things that she's capable of. She's one of the few people in the Marvel universe that can time travel. I mean, and the rest is just yada yada stuff about the Space Stone, which is the sixth Infinity Stone. So again, man, I can only take this for what it is right here in front of us. This sounds like a massive spoiler. Number one, Captain Marvel cannot time travel from the comics anyway. I know I'm not an expert on the comics or this character. Never read a comic with this character, but I did the research on it, and that is not an established ability that this character has within the comics. So they're already adding things to her to make her even more powerful. Number two, this means that she can time travel and she can either, I guess, before Thanos does the snap or whatever. Again, man, this is a catastrophic spoiler, but it's something that we have been so concerned with. We have been so concerned with, are they really going to make Captain Marvel the person that takes down the all-time great Thanos? And yes, Thanos is an all-time great villain. Infinity War is an all-time great movie. And if you actually are going to go through with this, if you're actually going to go through with this and have Brie Larson as Captain Marvel take down Thanos. So again, I go back into this. If this is in fact a spoiler, and again, we don't know for sure, and Samuel L. Jackson's been, there's not a more prepared professional in the industry. Like, Samuel L. Jackson has been in pretty much every damn movie. He's been a part of every major franchise. He's been in Jurassic Park. He's been in Star Wars. He's been in everything. So for him to make this mistake does seem highly unlikely. I will say that. It does seem highly unlikely that a professional like Samuel L. Jackson would make this mistake. But it's hard for me to believe that this is information that the Russo brothers and Kevin Feige wanted out there. It's hard for me to buy into that, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. But it seems like it's a spoiler, and if it is in fact a spoiler, then this is what happens when you're constantly trying to oversell. And even if this isn't a spoiler, they are doing everything they possibly can to oversell this character, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, go back to the first Avenger, Captain America, go back to Iron Man 1, go back to Thor, go back to Ant-Man. They never ever tried to sell these characters to the audience because the movie itself would do just fine, and it did just fine. Those actors and those characters did a great job of establishing themselves within the movies. It doesn't seem like they have the confidence in Brie Larson or Captain Marvel to establish the character within the movie. So they are doing this media onslaught to oversell the hell out of this character, adding powers, hyping her up, talking about she's the most powerful this, they're adding this type of ability, that type of ability. It's just nonsense, man. The noise is getting really bad, and we are still a couple of months away from this movie. And it's already getting to the point where I just don't even care anymore, which I never really did in the first place because Brie Larson sucks. I remember Brie Larson making her comments about how she doesn't care about the opinion of white men when talking about A Wrinkle in Time. Could you imagine if she said that about any other race? Could you imagine if we had a movie come out, I don't know, well, I mean, why would there's a white man in A Wrinkle in Time anyway? It's such a it's the statement she made is such bullshit. But that's Brie Larson for you, you know. I don't like her, but I don't typically hold actors accountable for their politics because if that was the case, I would never see a movie. I definitely wouldn't see any Marvel movies. But it's the fact that she just is so bland in this role in terms of the footage we have seen and the trailers. She looks so bland and so boring. I really wish Emily Blunt would have gotten this role, but we are where we are. It seems like they're trying so hard to overhype this character and overhype this actress, and maybe it's backfired on them now. We'll see. We'll see how this all plays out. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. There's so many Captain Marvel stories going right now. I probably got to make more videos about this damn movie because it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Pre-sales, I think it's like the third best first day for pre-sales for a Marvel movie. I've got to look into that. So much. But anyway, thank you guys very much for checking out this video. Check out geeksandgamers.com. You guys have a great day. We will talk to you later.